A rate is a ratio of two quantities or two numbers that are compared to each other. For instance, if 7 apples can be purchased for $2, we can write these rates, 7 to 2 or 2 to 7, comparing the apples to the dollars. But what if we have $10 and we want to get as many apples as we can at this rate? How many apples would we get? So let's set it up with a proportion grid to solve this. First, write our rate that we found, which was 7 over 2. You could also write 2 over 7, but we just chose 7 over 2. 7 is the apples, 2 is the dollars. Now we set up another fraction to represent the event, the question. 10 is the amount of dollars we have, but we don't know how many apples. So we put x in the row that the apples is, which is the numerator. Then we cross multiply, and we get 70 is equal to 2x. Then we divide and both sides by 2, and we get that 35 is the number of apples that we can buy when we have $10 and we're using this rate. Let's look at example 83.1. We have 14 bags of flour that could be filled in 3 hours. How many hours would it take to fill 84 bags? So first let's set up our rate and label our numerator and denominator. 14 bags of flour, 3 hours, and now we set up our question fraction or proportion, and that is that we have 84 bags of flour, but we don't know how many hours. So let's use H to represent the number of hours. So we cross multiply, and we find that 14 hours is equal to 252. So now we divide, and we get that the number of hours that it takes to fill 84 bags is 18 hours. So let's review. We can solve rate problems using a proportion system. Write the rate and label the numerator and denominator with what they represent. Also use a variable that relates to what you're looking for. For instance, we used H for hours. Labeling the numerator and the denominator makes it easy to put the information from the question in the correct part of the new fraction. After that, it's simply a matter of cross-multiplying and dividing to solve the problem question. As always, thanks for joining us at Jupiter Math. For more information about our math programs, contact learning@edugraphics.com.